This is why we prepare. We are flooded right out up here in Maine. Hey everyone! Welcome to Homestead Corner. I'm Ginny, and today I wanted to talk about some of this flooding and storms that's ripping through Maine and how we're doing up here. So the last couple days we have had some really crazy weather. It has been super warm. It is like 51 right now, which is pretty dang warm for December in Maine. Almost all of our snow is completely gone. We've had so much rain that it just wiped it all out, and it's been so warm, really. It was cold, and the snow stayed for probably a month, but it just is getting warm and, one of those weird random things that happens. And there is so much flooding around our area. We currently our house is on a hill, so we are fine and dry and warm, which is great, but many people are not that fortunate in our area. Unfortunately, they have had to evacuate hundreds and hundreds of families and put them up in shelters and whatever to get them to safety. They still were doing rescue efforts a little while ago when I was checking out some of the news locally. I have seen so much flooding around, and even our property is pretty flooded on the lower areas of it because we're on a hill. Some of our property is lower and it is completely flooded out, and the roads are impassable. Most people cannot get anywhere. We can't even get to the middle of town. We can't get out of town. The road, both directions, the road is washed out. So, and that's the case all around Maine. There's lots of this. It's not just my area, it's all over the state. Some places are worse than others. And it really is kind of crazy this time of year. Christmas is next week, and we're having warm days and rain, lots of rain. So I know our bridge, we have a little bridge at the end of our property, and that bridge is covered in water. It is up past the guardrails currently, and it is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now when I'm making this video. So I mean, and it's come down a little bit. You could not see the guardrails this morning, but now you can actually see where the guardrails are. So that's good. They're only a couple inches under, and then, a couple feet down to the ground. We don't know what kind of damage it's done to the bridge. Lots of bridges and roads have been completely washed out, and it is unsafe to pass. But these are the reasons that we prepare. I mean, we are prepared for this. We are ready for the lights have gone out. Over 700,000 people in the state are without power currently, and they are working as fast as they can to get that back up. But it's very difficult when the roads are impassable and aren't safe to go down. So this is going to be a pretty long cleanup, I believe, because there's just so much damage from the water. And I have seen across the internet tons of bridges being washed out, roads washed out, houses come down, trees down everywhere. The wind was really, really strong yesterday, and the rain just would not stop. So we are, we're kind of stuck here. We can't get out, and that's okay. We have everything we need. We are perfectly fine. I don't want anyone to worry about us. We are doing just fine. The water is starting to recede, which is good, and hopefully not too much damage for other people, their properties and things like that. I mean, the water is just everywhere. But because we're prepared, it's okay. Even if it takes a week or 2 weeks for them to get the roads fixed, we're just fine. And, hopefully other people are prepared as well. So I thought I would just come on real quick and let everyone know that we are okay. We still have power. We lost it for a little while yesterday, but really wasn't that long. So, but there are still hundreds of thousands of people without power, and it's just a mess up here with all the flooding everywhere. It's really dangerous to drive anywhere. The roads are just a disaster. And, but we are doing great. And these are the reasons why we prepare, because I thought, oh yeah, we're going to get a little bit of rain, whatever, doesn't matter. I did not expect this. And honestly, I've been here at my home for over 11 years, and I have never seen the water this high before. The spring, it does get quite high, but I've never seen it up over the guardrails. So that has definitely been the highest I've ever seen it. But we're doing good, and we're nice and dry where we are. Where our house is, it's on the top of our property, which is good. And that's one of the reasons that we purchased this house, because location, location, location. You cannot change where the house is, but you can change everything about a house. So we have our water access, which is a bit more than we bargained for at the moment, but the house is up on a hill and it's nice and dry, which is wonderful. I hope you all are staying safe and dry, and all you people that are being affected by all this flooding and stuff, I hope you're safe. I hope you're prepared for this, and it will come down. It always does. The water will come down, definitely. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.